Black Panther. So that was a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
Again, Marvel hasn't made a bad movie yet.
Correct, yeah. I had a few immersion-breaking complaints.
Yeah.
But apart from that, yeah, it was a solid Marvel superhero film.
The cast was all pretty great.
Yeah.
I think I liked Chadwick Boseman a little bit more in Civil War than I did in this one, but I think that's just because he just seemed more like a mysterious, wise character. That's gonna happen when you're shifting him from like an unknown new support character to like the protagonist.
The centerpiece, yeah.
So that's fine. I totally understand. Michael B. Jordan was cool.
Michael B. Jordan was one of the things I was most excited to see in this movie. In the trailers, he looked like an absolute badass, and I wanted to see how he was executed. Yeah,
he's probably one of the better versions in the MCU of the bad version of the good guy.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna try and do this name, and I don't know if I'm doing it correctly, but I'm gonna try because I really like this character. Danai Gurira.
Okay.
Michonne from The Walking Dead.
All right.
She was super duper badass in this movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
With the spear.
Yeah, she was fantastic.
Was awesome.
Yeah.
She was my favorite character, hands down. It was nice to see Forrest Whitaker giving a shit. Save Wakanda! Save the dream!
Save the rebellion! Save the dream!
Save the career!
But no, he was good in this.
Yeah.
He's not in much of the movie, but from what he was in, I enjoyed.
He played his role great.
Andy Serkis was just nutty.
Yeah,
he was crazy.
I can see you.
It was kind of weird because they set up his character all the way back in Age of Ultron.
I completely forgot about that.
Really?
Oh,
That's when he loses his arm.
I know. Yeah, no, now I remember it all now.
Martin Freeman's American accent is great.
Yeah, Martin Freeman is the weird character in this movie.
He could very easily have been written out of this movie.
You know what? I will say, this is probably the best set of support characters that a Marvel movie has had. I mean, compare it to Doctor Strange or...
But Doctor Strange had Beyonce.
Try me, Beyonce.
I think the movie was maybe a little bit too long. A couple pacing issues, I think, for me, towards the end of the second act.
Alright.
But hey, that's not a huge issue.
Yeah, that's not a big deal, yeah.
More of a good movie is seldom a terrible thing.
Yeah, and there isn't that much comedy in the movie.
No, it's, lighter on the comedy. In terms of some of the other Marvel movies that we've reviewed, particularly Guardians of the Galaxy 2, that there's a little bit too much comedy. I think this one maybe didn't have quite enough.
Enough comedy, yeah.
I'd say that the sweet spot you want to hit is like the Captain America Winter Soldier or Civil War, that kind of area where it's like they're serious movies, but there's still comedy throughout.
You're damn right.
It's not a problem with the movie.
Right.
It's just,
minor possible adjustment.
Yeah.
The art direction. Oh my god. I'm a huge fan of
Unique
Afrofuturism. It's one of those things that rarely gets explored. And it was so cool. It was so well done. I will say, though, it was also really interesting in the exploration of Wakanda.
Yeah.
I thought it did a good job of showcasing this, culture. Its political system it's a non-democratic nation. And it's interesting to see that, all that power comes down to a show of strength. And I thought it was fascinatingly done. It was a lot about internal strife and isolationism and the value of opening borders and refugees. I thought it was really interesting. It was talking about very different things.
I was surprised to see the refugee issue come up in this movie.
I was worried they wouldn't bring it up. So I'm glad they didn't shy away from that. And it was a driving force of the movie. Yeah. So that was great. It expressed both sides of the argument. It showed.
Now, at no point does anyone in Wakanda say, we gotta build a wall.
Oh, no.
They've already got a force field.
But therein lies actually one of my issues with the film.
Yeah.
Is that it was too on the nose. I don't need a verbal explanation of everything.
This is what is happening and why it is significant.
Exactly. And the opening sequence.
Okay.
I thought visually it was
very
nice.
Exposition heavy.
Oh my god. It could have been a text crawl before a Star Wars movie.
Like, son, let me explain to you the exposition of our culture.
Exactly. Let me tell you all the things that we can't find clever ways to represent.
Yeah.
And I like the idea behind that conversation, but it lame.
Yeah.
And the CG in this movie wasn't excellent. Some comping issues, some of the animations on the suit stuff, there were a lot of language problems. It's an isolationist nation. They're self-contained, and I understand they speak English, that's fine.
Yeah.
But when you're talking amongst yourselves,
Yeah, everybody's just speaking English.
and I'm like, okay, fine, I get it. Like you were mentioning
Yeah,
earlier,
it's a Disney movie.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
You
not
can't
going
avoid
to
it.
make a big blockbuster
Yeah.
movie where 95% of the dialogue is subtitled.
Which, if you ask me, is unfortunate because I'm okay with reading subtitles, but I totally get the argument.
Yeah.
If Wakanda has a war cry, Wakanda Forever should be in, an African language.
Yeah.
Or
No,
official.
it doesn't make
any sense.
But it's like, that's the same thing where it's like a World War II movie and all of the Germans are just speaking this German accent.
I mean, yeah, that's terrible.
Je vous demande la permission de passer à l'anglais pour le reste de la conversation.
Certainement.
Well, I'm very familiar with you.
If you want, you can watch the movie and just sort of in your head canon,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, they're all speaking Wakandan.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
fine. It's a nitpick, but
it's a nitpick.
That's
but
also one of my pet peeves.
Like I said, it's immersion breaking.
Yeah.
Flipping back to the good stuff, I liked the overall structure of the movie with
Yeah.
flashbacks and these visions, informing the characters a little bit as you go on. That was nice. I will say also, the music was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I really liked the the inclusion of the drums and
Yeah.
all that stuff. I thought that was
the vocalization.
fantastic. Oh yeah, I loved it. Good movie. Definitely
Yeah.
go check it out. Worth watching in theaters. Interesting plot.
Definitely a good movie. Again, it's a Marvel movie.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how to fail, it seems.
Go watch it.
Go watch it. Thank you very much for watching Full Session. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't yet. Please leave a comment on this video what you thought of Black Panther. And also, check out these other videos, and I'm getting disorganized. But, well...